This might be a lot to swallow. It's such a big paradigm shift. So maybe we can address some objections. A young banker with school debt might ask, am I really supposed to quit my job and pursue my mission? I'd say no, at least not until it could be a smart financial move. I'm saying this is how you can utilize much of your free time until your mission can pay the bills. Or you may find that your mission is in something corporate or freelance for which people will pay good money. This is the eventual goal, to make your mission your job. A single mom might object, if I'm so focused on a purpose, am I not in danger of neglecting my friends and family? Nice lady, I'm going to give you the tools so that not only will you discover your mission and how to pursue it, it will be in a framework of making every worthy aspect of your life purposeful. When you're living out your priorities and not just looking for ways to kill time, the time you'll give to your loved ones is purposeful attention. A young cowboy might lower his hat, spit in the dirt, and say, they'll call me a workaholic. Well, partner, I'd say, isn't it good if you've found work so meaningful that you actually want to pursue it on Saturdays? A nerdy 13-year-old gamer girl might ask, does this mean I can no longer indulge in the multiple pastimes in which I partake and love? I would tell you, young lady, you may decide to trim some of them out, but for the ones that you really have a passion for, you can likely find ways to use them for your mission, even if it is sometimes just as recreation to recharge you for your mission. It probably does mean that you will be too busy to play 36 hours straight of Zelda in your basement. And sorry, I don't know which modern video games people actually play in their basements. Or a businessman might say, you can't take my golf away from me. I would say, dude, instead of wasting a whole Saturday morning doing it by yourself, be intentional to use it for something like mentoring a younger businessman. Harness your passions for a purpose, not just to kill time. A young screenwriter might say, oh no, you can't tell me to stop watching the movies I love. You may decide to cut back if it is distracting you from getting your screenplay done, but you can also take notes on storytelling during the movies. I know someone who does this, and he has found it has helped his own story writing immensely. A young software engineer might say, but it's economically foolish not to own a house. You can't stop me from owning a house. I'd say as far as economics, although a lot of people make it work, be sure you calculate all the time you spend on searching for a house, paperwork for closing and financing, moving out of and into that new house, more paperwork, setting up cable and getting things fixed, yard work, renovations, maintenance, the opportunity cost of not being able to move to a new city quickly. Property taxes on most houses around me are about 61% of what I pay in rent each year. That's money you never get back, and I, as a renter, don't have to spend the time or money for any of the maintenance and upgrades my landlord does. But I'd say, if you're sure that owning a house is for you, just do it with purpose. If part of your mission is to bring people together, use the house to host get-togethers. Or if part of your purpose is to foster children, use the house for that. Or welcome out-of-town visitors from your church. Use what you have. Or make it as low maintenance as possible and build out your workshop there if that is the place that you can be most productive to do your craft, whatever it might be. Be careful not to get a house with more rooms than you need because you'll have to find art, furniture, carpet, and paint to fill it up. You'll have to fix the ceiling and carpet if it gets a leak. Just be aware, if you have extra rooms, a millennial monk might ask, how can I utilize these rooms for my mission? A good church girl might say, I know I want to have kids, and I know kids take a ton of time, but can I still have a mission? I would say yes. If you want a family, you can raise a family on mission. In fact, you can raise a family of mission makers and duplicate your time and efforts. And perhaps your mission may in fact be to raise up a family in a certain way. That is a valid mission. A single urban frat boy might be asking, brah, how do I know if the lady I'm dating is the right one? Here's how knowing your mission helps you find the right spouse. Wouldn't it be more attractive to a potential spouse, especially the mission-minded spouse, if we are passionately pursuing our mission? In fact, I think having and pursuing a mission can help you pick a spouse. This is how. You can ask, does this person help me accomplish my mission, and do I help them accomplish theirs? Do we accomplish our missions better together or apart? And if you're already with a good one, but they aren't necessarily helping you with your mission, see if they want to become a mission-pursuing person. Then you can do it together. A young, single, active entrepreneur may object and say, "Are you saying I can't get a dog?" I would say, if you want pets, understand the burden they bring. You can get one. You just have to purposefully consider it. Use that for your mission about who you want to be and what you want to do. I know a girl who had to go home all the time to take care of her new puppy. It made things really hard at her job. But she was a teacher for the blind, and her vision was to open an art van for the blind and use the dog to help her with the kids. She knew a puppy would take time, but it was her purposeful investment, so the dog could help her achieve her mission better in the future.